Earlier this week, I went on a nostalgia trip by watching old Carnivores Dinosaur Hunter videos, whether it be Let's Plays, Easter egg, game trailers and more. But amidst me watching all of that, I felt a bit intrigued. For example, on the Ice Age trailer, the weapon aren't zoomed in, and it's wobbling around? These things are not in the game nowadays, is it? Many veteran fans of this franchise that has experience with the PC version of the game probably knows these are quirks from using D3D and 3DFX Glide as the graphic encoder for the game. After all, software encoding are a far cry from a great experience. As I gazed upon my screen, my interest became piqued right there and then. It wasn't an isolated incident either. Let's Plays and other official media from 12 years ago depicts the same thing. Until then, everything leads to one question. Did the mobile port of Carnivores really run in software mode? In the PC version of the game, there are 3 video drivers you can use: software mode, D3D and 3DFX. Software mode is known to be the worst of the bunch, being graphically challenged even for 1999. Using D3D or 3DFX doesn't just grant better graphic, but better hunting experience as a whole, so it's pretty much a net loss to use software mode. Some of the quirks of software mode is wobbling terrain, absence of weapon wobbling when moving around, and I mean a lot of artifacting, and most notably water disappearing as soon as you toggle around mode. Now that we're on the same page, let's get into theory crafting. Before we start witchcrafting, I want to put a disclaimer. I am just a guy documenting stuff I find interesting about carnivores. I have little technical experience, so take this video with a big grain of salt. You know how in my Let's Talk video I mentioned about Dinosaur Hunter not having a run mode? My first theory is that the current Dinosaur Hunters runs on a graphically updated software mode. Big claims, I know. Some evidence of this is the weapon wobbling we see in the old videos are not present in the game for some reason. Next, the T-Rex also behave differently in software mode. In the PC version, shooting a T-Rex in software mode will get the T-Rex to immediately start charging towards you, while doing so in D3D or 3DFX mode will make the T-Rex idle first, then charge at you. Dinosaur Hunter T-Rex behaves identically to a software mode T-Rex, making this feels like compelling evidence. While all of that is cool and all, this theory isn't concrete as there's quite a few contradicting details I found whilst writing my script. When I look at old footage, the atmosphere of the game had that software-ish look. I can't really explain it, but software mode has an iconic look on a surface level. It looks the same, but feels very different. The video I watched just had that feel. Secondly, the water is definitely from software mode. It's got that rough, unpolished, and not very shiny look at the surface, instead of what we're used to from present Dinosaur Hunter or any water from 3DFX or D3D modes. Last but not least is the T-Rex still behaves like a software mode T-Rex even from the beginning. At the end of the day, I really don't have any conclusive answer. The best I can come up with is that yes, Dinosaur Hunter probably ran on a very heavily patched software mode from the start given that most artifacting are gone. Dinosaur Hunter rendition of software mode is up to par and offers the same enjoyability alongside 3DFX or D3D. However it's still got that software mode feels. It's like baking a pie, putting pizza toppings on top and calling it a pizza. No matter how you spin it, it's still a pie. So does software mode. Thank you for tuning in the video. This has been a fun investigation and I hope to see you all again.